Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Civilization. As we are playing as India. Last episode. What even happened in the last episode? It's an excellent question. I think, for the most part, we just built up our empire, progressed a little bit, um, got to the point where ideologies became a thing, and solidified our interior borders. I'm not going to give you money. Um, because Siam was gonna come in here and try and plop a city, and I was not about it. But let's get back into the swing of things here. Excuse me. All right, we've rigged our elections. By the way, these are all totally fair and free elections. I promise. Let's chop that forest. Let's get our research labs up. So right now, I could absolutely just go stomp all these people. I have no interest in doing so, though. And the reason being is I have this infantry, strength of 70. That city is a strength of 46. So not that it would be difficult, but I'm also not interested. Six turns. I get that. Do we have any homeboys? No, we don't. Okay. Okay. Nothing's needed there. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down over here and start working on Calcutta. Interesting. They did expand out that way. No, I'm not gonna give open borders to you. And unfortunately, like as we kind of get further along, it's the turns kind of take a little bit longer, so gets a little harder. Oh, thankfully we stole that from them too, so we really don't have to rely on them for anything, which is great. Because I don't want to have to rely on city states for anything. Ideology was adopted. Let's see what we got. Sorry, but no. Another idea. Two ideologies were adopted. Poland took autocracy, and Siam took order. Okay, so our wall of friends here are forever our friends. Perfect. Good to know. I sure. I just don't want to see. No, no. You took something wrong. Another ideology. Byzantium took order. Okay, perfect. They took freedom, so no. Yes, let us work together. That's fine. I see those archaeologists. I don't want you digging in my land. Like you're not doing that. Okay, Christo Redentor. Yes, please. So today I'm thinking we can get to the beginning of the space race today. At least that's my hope. Yeah, see, they're chomping at the bit to get to something in my territory. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of doing so. Factory. Oh, China beat me to it by like what, 1 or 2 turns? That sucks. Washington, not interested. Sorry, but no. You're not a part of the not a part of this cool kids club yet, so no. You need to adopt order. No. Autocracy, order, do not mix. Austria, order, perfect. Interesting that they're settling up there for some reason, but sure. There's nothing up there. There might be oil. Byzantium and Japan. Excuse me. Get that there, go that there, and build that there. Choose production. Let's build that stable in here finally. Let's get a workshop here. Let's get our shrine there. I refuse, mostly because this scares me. I don't want people in my borders digging up my stuff until I know where my stuff is, and then I can defend it. It's plains. I don't care about the plains. Is there grassland? No, no, I don't have any more grasslands. That's gonna be it for the grasslands right there. Met Hong Kong, dynamite. Okay, let's go ahead and get artillery going. Let's start upgrading some of these. And there. Okay. And another. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go to war with Egypt. It's probably not going to happen. And there's always the chance that someone declares war against me. But at this point, I think it's a little unlikely that anything serious happens because like 2 of my borders are practically secured. The only person I need to really worry about attacking potentially is Egypt, and honestly, they're not going to do anything to me. Let's get research lab going. Well, let's put all of those on alert. I should probably build a little bit more military just in case. Maybe like 4 or 5 more infantry units, and then I'll call it a day with military. I might put a artillery unit in every city. So, yeah, it'll be something. We'll see how things kind of play themselves out. No, I don't need to do that. You don't need to be a massive city. You just need to not starve. Okay, now we'll get that for a little bit of extra culture. Um, okay. I mean, sure. That just further solidifies my borders. Mumbai lost its Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go into Delhi here, and I'm going to uh, purchase a great profit really quick. Let's build the Kremlin. Let's get a stock exchange going on here. Let's get the mint. It's gonna give me a little bit more money. It's okay. Let's get a temple there. A little bit of extra culture. All right. Now, from here, I could just bum rush satellites. There's nothing stopping me. However, I want to get to biology first. Ban luxury whales. I don't like banning luxuries on principle, so whenever the AI tries to do it, I am usually heavily against it. Fine, you win. You can have that. Okay. Um. No, no. I'm not gonna give you open borders. Will you order? No. Sorry, prefer to go alone. And this is kind of my end game. Adopted. Egypt took order, so I'm not worried about anyone declaring war on me at any point. In terms of tech, 0 people have made. Okay, so optics. Finally, in the year 1852, we have finally learned what optics are. Okay, head up there. You're gonna head over here. We can finally sail. Okay. Free technology. Let's grab combustion. Nope. When it comes to demographics, you have order. Yeah, that's fine. Literacy, I'm actually fifth. Morocco is ahead of me. Interesting. Interesting. All right, maybe. Do I have any other spies available? I mean, that's gonna help right there. Astronomy, one-turn navigation. Yeah, that'll be good. Let's get a public school going. Let's get our lighthouse going here. No, I refuse. I don't believe open borders with you is a good idea. Ooh, there's an achievement there that I want to grab. Yeah, we can work together, Denmark. All those years of you trying to steal from me and now we're friends. That works out, I guess. Ooh, I do need to come into here. We can keep that guy there. But you... 2 turns. Can I get 1 turn? Yes, I can. And now we can go here. Okay. Yeah, those guys should be, but they're so yeah. We gotta. I think we're gonna go over here with it. I think Egypt got the point though, because I don't see them spamming missionaries anymore. Oh, Ottomans. Okay, so Ottomans finally lost their capital. Okay, okay. I'm not interested in fighting them. I'm not interested in fighting him. Okay. Um. Yeah, lots happening at this point. So okay, but now that I can see all of my antiquity sites, where are they? Okay, I've got one right there. There actually isn't one over here like I thought there would be. Let's. Brazil and the Aztecs are at war. Okay, so I've got one here. I've got one here. Okay, those are the only two in my area. So that's actually not bad. Okay. Okay. I can start giving people open borders again. And I got 4 turn. Okay, that's fine. Do you have order? No, you don't. Okay. Not interested in fighting. I'm not interested in fighting. Period. I will fight. I don't need to fight to win right now. I feel pretty in control. One thing I will want to do. Do I have? Ooh, do I have oil in? Okay, this is okay. Maybe in one turn I will have that oil. 7 oil. Okay, so I still don't need to declare war to fight anyone, because I can have 7 bombers, and 7 bombers is enough to kill anything generally. Okay, let's get a museum going. Let's get a museum going. Let's get an aqueduct there. I like refrigeration, but flight is a little bit more in my alley. Ooh, and there's one right there. So okay, so I've got 3, 3 within my reach. Not interested. That's fine. I can do that. You order? No. And you just lost your capital too, so I'm not really, especially not interested. You are definitely not in order. You've also been spying on me. Okay, musician. Okay, 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 okay. Writer. Okay, I just gotta write the treatise, but back a die. Boom. Cool. Now, I should wait to do that. I should wait to do that. I should get my culture and run. Okay. Lighthouse. Ooh, hospital. After that is a must. Absolute must. Do I have any? I do right there. 5 turns. We'll see here in just a second if I can make that less than 5 or 4 turns by the time it rolls around. Okay. I refuse. Okay. So that should give you a little bit of like help over there. Okay. 4 turns. Let's see. If I put you here, 3 turns. Okay. Hospital. Beautiful. And the idea is if at any point I need to, like I'm making so much food, I could stagnate this and change it to production whenever I want. Um, so yeah. Yeah. Okay. Time to start. Let's go get Wellington. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. There. You get that. St. George killing the dragon. Cool. All right. And you build me a museum so we can continue. Build a bank. Choose production. Let's get a stable going there. We can just get a little bit extra and build your library. All right. So here we choose our host. India. France took order. Okay. Good to know, I guess. America took order. Everyone took order, which is not surprising. Everyone usually takes order. No, not interested in that. So, no, no, I'm not interested in friendship with you. Okay, let's go here. Let's build that mine. Let's get a hospital in here. And temples increase gold. Also, holy sites give gold, so. Okay. And in one turn, one of these things will fill. I don't care which, honestly. But what I am going to do is I'm probably going to put it inside. Because I think all of my food tiles are full. Yeah. All my food tiles are full. Which is huge. Excuse me. Let us just discover a technology. And then we'll get a broadcast tower in there. Okay. So, where did this guy go? He's right there. Okay. That's not going to change anything, but what will help is that. Get that guy in the research lab. And in 6 turns, I get another population. Perfect. There we go. Okay, let's get the forge in here. Let's just get a couple of small things. Get a Mukal fort in here. Uh, sorry, but no. You're not gonna win anyways. You're too far behind. Yeah, I need another 0%, 72% chance. Okay, that might be something I. Venice took order. Okay, I don't care. Let's get an amphitheater. No. Couple research agreements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yeah, that's not quite what I was. It's a small thing, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna build a couple units over in that city. Um, I might actually build an archaeologist here and here just to get those two out of the way. Now let's get that guy going that way. Okay, that's fine. I can accept that. Because in 3 and 4 turns, I'll have these things basically getting worked. And maybe I'll send one more over here. That should be another 6 culture, 6 tourism. Okay, yeah, I'll get it here. Perfect. That's actually exactly what I want. That's fine. You can open borders with you. That's fine. You can open borders with you. No, I have no interest. I'm gonna build a farm there. Yeah, we can have open borders. Are you order? Yes, you are. We can work together. That's fine. Okay. It's nowhere I'll be found. Wellington. Okay, sweet. I've surpassed them in influence. Okay, so I'm gonna move here with that guy. Okay, and I can move there with that guy. All right. What do I need? Airport. That's 5 gold maintenance though. Oof. Okay, let's get a military base. Let's get a hospital, opera house. Yeah, get over it. Yeah, get over it. They're mine now. Yeah, get over it. Yeah, I get over it. Yeah, for some reason, people don't like it when you take their city states. They're not a fan for some odd reason. Start digging, get a museum going, get some walls going. 34. Do I have any other? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can do that. 4 turns. Man, that's wild. I think I'm gonna put that on a workshop here, and you can build me an arsenal. Okay. Sure, you can do that. It's crazy to think that I would just sitting just like right there, basically. No, I'm not interested in fighting him. Stealing their workers, and that's how I made my empire. Was by you get over it. Uh, Stealing their workers over and over and over again. And I okay. I have espionage. Let's move you to Morocco, Rabat. There we go. Alert. Okay. Historical landmarks. +2 culture when worked. Okay, yeah, I like that because I've got a couple. One, two, three, and honestly, I can make both of those. That's fine. I can make both of these. Actually, all three of these workable antiquity sites. So I might do that. Might just do it. You know what? Garden. Let's get an aqueduct in here. What is behind here? Let's upgrade that. Okay, I guess we're just gonna do nothing for a turn. There's probably some. Uh, oh, but the tourism. Ooh, but the tourism. Oh, but it's an ancient. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. and that's 6. And if that gets passed, um, it's an extra +4. Sure. I'm not worried about you. Honestly, I probably should have just taken the. Oh well. Oh, it was one of their workers. Okay, interesting. They were sending workers down there. Okay. Here. Bombers. Let's build some bombers. You can build me a bank really quick. And I think this is where we're gonna leave it. You know what? We'll go a little bit long on this one. Um I want to get to the beginning of the space race. So we'll go a little long. I'll treat you guys. Yeah, we'll go here. Religious tolerance. That's fine. And then yeah, that's fine. So let's start building down that way. Let's alert that. Hit next turn. Choose my archaeology. I'm gonna create artifacts. I know. I said I wasn't going to, but I'm going to. It's just mainly because I want to get my tourism up. I don't want to lose a culture victory at the last possible second. That's fine. Sleep that. Hit that over to Delhi. And you, honestly, can go here. Okay. You build me another bomber. Sleep. Okay. Coliseum. Next turn. Okay. Take that up to there. And you. What do I want you to do? I don't know. Come over here and go to sleep. Choose an archaeology. That one. I kind of need that. I don't really need that, but I would like that. Are you? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I forgive you. That's fine. Don't care. I really don't care. Okay. Perfect. Here we go. Change production, build that Apollo program, and we are at the start of the space race. So, next episode, I think, will be the majority. It should be most of the space race. I might finish up the series next time. So if it goes a little long like this one, that'll be okay. But until next time, everyone, stay classy. Oh, and make sure to like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff.